Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of ONIT Interviews. Today, with ONIT Black coming out at the end of the week, we're talking to our favorite Whatnot streamer, Kyle Mills. Kyle, appreciate you taking the time to join me.
I appreciate you letting me come on and talk about the product.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for Friday release day. And you've gone through a lot of the 2025 football season stuff. You've gone through the team set, you've gone through gravity. Can you walk us through a little bit about what makes Black different and why you're so excited to get your hands on it?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with Black that we haven't really seen in any of our other sets is really just leaning into high-end inserts and chases. So we have a lot of new, very short print inserts that we're going to be debuting in Black that are just higher quality and just look really, really awesome.
Yeah, really excited to see some of those brand new inserts, of course. And there's some other changes in Black too, for collectors that maybe have team set and have gravity or kind of wondering, what's going to be my draw into Black? What would you kind of say to them is for reasons that ONIT Black is going to appeal to these collectors who have been with us for a while?
Yeah, there's going to be new things that they haven't seen so far in the 2025 season in team set or gravity, such as the new dual autos that are going to be in Black, as well as some new names that we haven't seen sign in team set or gravity. So there's going to be new people to chase in Black that we haven't seen yet, as well as these really big sought after dual autos of some really, really big names.
Yeah, those are some great reasons. I'm really, looking forward to what's coming. I can only say that so many times. But I've kind of come to expect what we're going to get here with the ONIT cards, with the ONIT releases. And I think Black is probably going to draw in a lot of new people, maybe new to ONIT, new to trading cards. For someone who's been on streams and has a lot of newcomers come in often, what's maybe some advice that you would give them to either go hit chasing or just getting started with a brand new set like this?
I think the number one thing is ask questions. I mean, every time we get a new person, we get asked all the time. So we have the answers for you. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And I think the best idea is just to ease into it. Ask, ask questions. What are you looking for? Are you looking to, hit hunt? Are you looking to collect the set? Are you looking for a little bit of both? Ask us questions and we're happy to answer them for you. And obviously just ease into it. Dip your toe in before you jump into the product.
Definitely. You can save yourself a lot of heartache by dipping the toe in first instead of just diving into the deep end. It's definitely good to exercise caution always. And, for those people that maybe aren't so totally aware of what's necessarily going on and what we're looking for, or maybe for the people who are definitely aware of what we're looking for, there are some new names, there are some big hits. What are some of the players or teams that you think are going to be on everyone's radar on release day that are going to go out the door real quick?
I think there's the big three that we know are going to go really fast. Indiana is going to be the number one that everybody wants to chase. Just came off of the championship. Ohio State, Michigan, but I think a really big one that not a lot of people are thinking about right now is going to be USC. Makai Lemon being in USC, probably one of the top three wide receivers off the board this year in the draft, as well as Jay Mayava, who had a great season and coming back to USC is going to be a big chase.
Yeah, those two. I mean, USC is my favorite school, so those two definitely give you a lot of reason as a Trojan fan, or if you're just looking for opportunity on the resale market. Makai Lemon, Jade Mayava, they've done pretty good, and that kind of leads right into the next question. Because we saw Gravity do pretty well on the secondary market for people who were trying to get some resale value for their big hits for the big teams. What do you see for potentially team-wise or player-wise on the secondary market, some names that guys who are flying under the radar right now compared to, some of these top NFL draft prospects or a guy like Jeremiah Smith?
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of them in here. People like Arvell Reese from Ohio State has some big chases in here. Somebody like Emmett Johnson from Nebraska, kind of a mid to late round draft projection, but still his market right now on the secondary market is huge. And there's some inserts in here that are even more sought after than the Seven Wonders. And even shorter print than that. So something like an Emmett Johnson Solaris or Polaris is going to be a really, really big turnaround sale.
Yeah, I think Emmett Johnson is definitely a name to be watching here over these next couple of months. And for you personally, getting your hands on ONIT Black, I know it's coming very soon. What are you most excited about, just in general, about getting to finally rip the new ONIT Black release?
You know, we as streamers, I know Matt kind of talked about it in his interview, we try to not look at the product as much as possible so that when we start ripping for you guys, it's just as much our first time seeing it and we get to experience it for the first time with you guys. As well as, you know, my favorite thing in my streams is on a drop day, just getting to run super late into the night ripping these cards for you guys. I love it. My chat loves it too, just seeing how long that they can keep me going for and keep ripping. I can't wait to have a long night with the guys in chat, just experiencing the new product.
It should be fun. Release days on Friday. For people who are maybe unfamiliar or not sure where they're going to go for release day, where can they find you? What should we know about release day? You know, what time should they show up? And what teams do you think, if they want to get them, should they jump on early because they might not be there later?
Yeah, I think the big thing is we're going to be going live at 9 a.m. on Friday with the release of Black. Uh, if you want any Ohio State, you want Indiana, you want Michigan, make sure you're in there right at 9 o'clock. That Indiana is very limited and it's going to be gone before you know it. So if you're chasing some of those bigger teams like that, make sure you're there early, and we'll be running all night long until you guys don't want to anymore.
Well, we appreciate the time, Kyle. Really looking forward to Black release. I'll be in there on Friday watching you guys rip, and I hope you love the product as much as we are anticipating.
Oh, I know I will, Leonard.
Thank you to Kyle for coming on and talking us through this new ONIT Black release. You can catch Kyle live on Friday. He'll be streaming on Whatnot starting at 9 a.m. while Matt will be streaming on TikTok. It'll be a full-on party for release day, and we hope we see you there on Friday. If you can't make it down to your local hobby shops, or if you can't find any online, you can always hop into TikTok or Whatnot streams and hang out with ONIT fans and Matt and Kyle. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we can't wait to get you ONIT Black, releasing this Friday, February 27th.